Yeah, myself in a 344 will be 1910 and Bentley.
To see what happened, it looked like that black car and this Honda got involved in an accident. Right in the middle of rush hour. So, don't look like no serious injuries. Kind of hard to say with how it happened.
14 South Street at Jamaica Street, 1732.
It's right at the intersection, right during the height of the traffic. I don't know how that car got spun around facing that direction though. There had to be a good spin to spin that car around to face that direction. Like, I don't know. The front of that black car looked like it hit the side of this Honda. Maybe somebody ran a light. Maybe he was coming this direction and the Honda was coming that direction. Somebody had to be going past the light for that to happen. All the damage to that Honda is at the front of it. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's all at the front of it. Like I said, there doesn't appear to be any serious injuries. It is going to slow down traffic a little bit because they all got to kind of merge into one lane.
Got a member of the Ladder 18 will cancel you at 1734.
Member of DCU, contact the supervisor. Engine 52, ladder 29. Investigate the appliance, 783 Blue Hill Avenue, Dorchester. Engine 52, ladder 29. Investigate the appliance.
Yeah, look like you got engine.
Dorchester.
Is that 42? Yeah, engine 42 and rescue 2.
1734.
Like I said, right now it's a lot of traffic. People going and coming from work. So everybody's trying to go places.
Delta 499? 499? Yes, ma'am. I'm going to be able to report on those two reports.
Like Boston Police is coming up now from the B2 side.
Alright, once you should be coming down to open the door.
That's the E13 Cruiser. So that's the E13. This is actually on B2 because this is the B2 side. The E13 side is on the other side over there, but E13 will do for the time being. And there might be a B2 coming from that direction then. Maybe. Yeah, it'll be a toss-up between who takes the report. That's the E13 as well.
Thank you.
Or maybe it's on E13.
Anyone nearby?
You see all the traffic that's kind of like trying to get through that little intersection. It's gonna be twice as hard now because you got to go through like a little funnel. If you guys take your time, you won't get into any accidents and traffic be a lot more smoother.
Fire alarm, ladder 18. Ladder 18. Returning 552. Turning it on scene.
Transit on scene.
He's saying Heath in Columbus. It technically is Center in Columbus, but you can say Heath in Columbus. The other side is Heath. You cross over the street, you're on Heath. This side is Center. Depends on how you look at it.
Attention engine 17, cover station 17. Attention engine 17, cover station 17.
So this is Center. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can see it, Center.
Bravo 431, can Bravo base up to that place.
Bravo base channel 7.
Everybody's rubbernecking, so it's gonna take them longer to get through there.
Whoa.
I don't know if that car is drivable, but I was told if you get to a car accident and the car is drivable, you know, at least when I learned how to drive, you pull the car to the closest shoulder of the road. It didn't exchange papers. You don't leave your car in the middle of the road. Like, this car does look like it's drivable, so it should have been able to make it to the side of the road. Unless he was that injured that he couldn't get out the vehicle or something like that. And everybody's supposed to have a driving book, which no one does, inside the glove compartment. No one does that. I used to do it years ago until they changed the smaller version of the book. But he's directing traffic to go that way. That's what they're going to probably stand by for H&H or Health and Hospital or EMS, whatever you want to call it. So EMS is on their way for some neck, back, and shoulder pain. That might be them showing up now. Looks like they're coming from the this section, this area, this way. Looks like somebody got head, neck, and back pain. Might be a secondary ambulance coming too. So this area is going to be kind of blocked up for a little bit until they get these individuals in the ambulance. They come from this direction over here, the other one.
Ladder 11 to fire left. Ladder 11.
Like I said, I don't know how this accident happened, but it did happen. You know, he's probably going to pull in the middle of the road just to make it even. They might just be passing through. So that's 813 just passing through. Maybe going to another call.
Charlie 425.
Sorry, man, I gave you the wrong call sign earlier, and I was the one that was supposed to the Gold Street accident. I could put you on that.
I'm sorry, which street? What?
One of these vehicles are probably going to end up getting towed. Who knows? Probably they want the airbags, because I can't see you driving with the airbags deployed. The other car, the airbags are not deployed, so that car is probably still drivable if they want to drive it. But this one here, I mean, you could drive it, but you have to cut all those airbags out so you can see where you're going.
Well, all right, and what's your unit call sign?
They had to pick right in the middle of the rush hour to do the car accident thing. It's like 5:41 right now, so that's what we got. These guys are trying to fight for the. So these guys are not giving each other a leeway. Look how these guys are driving aggressive. You see. As if they don't even want you to even get in there.
Shot spotter on Stratton.
Shot spotter where?
Hot spot on Stratton.
Stratton. Stratton's up in there, Blue Hill, near Franklin Field. Who knows? That might be something. We'll keep monitor that and see what's going on.
Charlie 113. Yes, sir. 2 rounds, 105 Stratton Street, shot spot activation.
Tank full of 1 man.
Thank you.
Charlie 111.
111.
Start time 105. You could have 6.95 We're going to check it out.
All right, 2 kids, fireworks in the courtyard, 105 Stratton.
And they're gonna move that car? They're actually gonna move it, huh? Yeah, move it to the side of the road, get out the way. This has been done a long time ago, though. I don't know why they waited that long to do that. Probably in the next hour we'll see there'll be another accident. It's either this intersection or one down the street. It's more likely than not likely. It's kind of hot out here today. I think we reached close to 90 degrees, so it is a pretty hot one. Make sure you drink plenty of water. Don't overexert yourself. So it looked like they may still end up towing that car because it looked like the driver of that car may have went in the ambulance.
Bravo 411.
So we're not too sure how well.
Sir, can you head into 11 Albion Street? Caller says he wants to file a
What is she doing?
harassment report. And Bravo 101.
Does she not know how to drive? From Pennsylvania, so who knows?
With the 411 Albion Street, it looks like it's going to be a landlord-tenant dispute. She's actually there out front.
Just because you have a car and you have a license doesn't necessarily mean you know how to drive. And a proven fact.
411 and 101.
I'm gonna give you a true, very much true story. A friend of mine called me and said their car wouldn't start. They said, oh, is the battery dead? I said, did you leave your lights on? They said, no. So I said, well, is the steering wheel locked? No. Is it in park? Yep. You trying to turn the key? Yep. Is your foot on the brake? No. Well, put your foot on the brake and turn the key. And lo and behold, the car started after putting the foot on the brake. Now, that should be normal operating procedure, but I guess it doesn't happen all the time. This guy is responsible for all the accidents. I must get you in 100 videos, but good to see you. I must get you in 100 videos by now.
Happy summer, my friend.
Happy summer. Good to see you. I said I must get at least 100 videos with
Just
you.
put down Tank.
Put down Tank.
Either put down Tank or that asshole.
Nah, we'll put down Tank. Tank sounds better.
See you all later.
Take care, buddy. I see him. He responds to a lot of major accidents too. So he's He's like citywide. He's everywhere. And there was some crazy accidents that I seen him at.
A seizure, 180 Corey Road.
So Rescue 2 and
Ladder 14,
42 clearing up out of here.
Corey Road. Right, nearest box 5.
Looks like no serious injuries. A little fender bender. Something the insurance company has to figure out, and they go from there. Looks like one car will get towed. The other one is drivable if they want to drive it. It's up to them. Just gotta watch the intersections. Watch these cars. Years ago, I used to have a billboard in the back of my vehicle. It says, I forget what it even said now. It said, drive safe. Always try to anticipate what other drivers may do. There's a couple of them. That was one of the main ones. And I took it out of the yellow pages years and years ago. They used to have little advertisements in there. So I would put these little things on for driver safety. They'll buckle up, you know. There's a couple of them on there, but there was a few key phrases that used to be up there. And that's true. You got to try to anticipate what the other driver is going to do. Like when you're driving the road, you're driving for yourself, but you also drive for other people. And you're not a mind reader, but you should have good judgment of what they're doing. They should have good judgment of what you're doing too. But that doesn't always happen that way. We know that.
This is a medical call. EMS.
You see the amount of traffic that comes through here. So think about this being a center running bus lane, only one lane. So trying to put all that volume into one lane. Imagine that.
Seeing a DK, and I guess he's vomiting blood, and his partner there is saying that he's going to refuse to go to the hospital.
Engine 14, a cardiac disorder.
He's getting impatient over there.
Roxbury.
I don't know why.
14, a cardiac disorder. 37 Forest Street. Roxbury, nearest box
We're not sure what occurred
3000 Adam Street, 1749.
Vomiting blood, but just says here that his daughter just died yesterday. Not sure if that was
There's a lot of traffic this way. If you look down this way, coming from the other side of Center Street, or you should call that Marcella. What is that? Marcella that side? It's either Marcella or Richie, one of the two. But come from that angle, there's a lot of traffic coming that way. So abundance of traffic, I should say.
Operations comments of 425. Larson report the callers at 153 West Canyon Street. Delta K1, what was that? It was from Minor Street?
Everybody's getting impatient.
Clear on the computer, 14 phone.
Oh.
You gotta have a little patience. After all, you're living in Massachusetts. You know, we got some of the most aggressive drivers in Massachusetts. And then some of the worst ones too. This guy got a cell phone in his hand, so that's not helping.
55, thank you.
Like if you're gonna drive with your cell phone on and you're talking, at least they put it on speaker and put it down. Don't put it up next to your face. That's just the obvious. Like put it down, put it low. Show that you're not being distracted. At least make it appear that you're not being distracted. So that's like just a I don't know what the heck they got going on there. For one, that white car is not using its directional, so no one knows you're turning. No one knows you're turning unless you're making a turn, and that's not good.
Both airbags. Driver's and passenger side.
So The traffic might be dying down a little bit, maybe because the light didn't change on the other end. What's up, man? You want to give yourself a plug? Give yourself a plug, man. Just give yourself a plug. Yo, what's up? Shout out to the bike rider. This guy been biking all over. This guy bikes all over the city of Boston, so.
No helmet.
No helmet like me.
Recommended.
He breaks all the rules, but he's safe. He's safe at the same time.
Safe. I look at my blind spot.
There you go.
Cars.
He jumped off of curbs. What else you do?
I ride with style.
There you go.
Wheelies.
Wheelies, see that? So if you want to see this guy around the city, just follow the bike trail. You see him. There you go, my man. Be safe out there. All right. That bike trail, you see a lot of people on that bike trail. You get to see a lot of friendly people on that bike trail if you ride it long enough. You see familiar faces all the time. He's on the street. He's not even taking the bike lane, so he knows what he's doing.
You got it. Stand by.
What's that?
498, I will your call back. Let me know what's that. That's why I come through.
Ladder 17 and 15. Rescue 1, car 4, a structure fire, 551 Tremont Street, Boston. Engine 22, 7, 3, and 33. Ladder 17 and 15. Rescue 1, car 4, a structure fire, 551 Tremont Street, Boston. US Box 1526 Tremont Street at Clarendon Street, 1753.
We'll see if that's it. We're not sure that's.
Striking box 1526 Tremont Street at Clarendon Street. For number 551 Tremont Street.
We'll find out if that's.
4, striking box 1526 Tremont Street at Clarendon Street. For number 551
It's all cleared up.
Tremont.
2-4, no one's
I'm not sure if that's the actual structure fire, but we'll get the details in a few minutes and see if it's the actual structure. Usually within like 2 minutes you have full details of what it is.
98, got it.
So it looks like one car is going to be towed, one's drivable.
Operations
I think they said District 7. So now the traffic did die down a little bit. That's a big difference. Look at that. Compared to what it was like 5 minutes ago.
421.
So the black car drove off, so he's all set. Just got to tow that car over there now.
Heading along with the fire department. They just got a call for a struck box over at 551 Tremont Street at the Boston Center for Art. Proof in the basement. There's no other details in the text as of yet.
We might hang around for the tow. We'll see. See how long it takes him.
424, anything yet?
We'll keep an eye on that struck box and see if that's the actual struck box.
1526 Fremont Street at Clarendon Street. Correction number 551. 904, I don't do that fire. Boston Center for Art. Basement. All companies responding to box 1526. Channel 2 to the playground.
All right, guys. I guess we head up out of here. We'll let these guys do what they got to do. Might head towards the structure fire and see what they got. We keep calling it structure fire. There's no such thing as structure fire anymore. It's all struck boxes now. Years ago, it used to be structure fires. They changed it from structure fires to
904, just an update. I guess they just got
Nothing showing.
fire in space.
Response.
I'd say nothing showing.
Responding to box 1526.
All right, I might hang around for the tow. I might not. We'll see
416.
how long it takes them to come by and tow it.
I think it's that EMS 54-year-old mobile.
They're on the way, ambulance.
Alright, thank you.
It's the Bromley Heath or Mildred Haley, depending how you look at it, projects, developments, one or the other. See that stone right there? That's one of the stones that came out of there. It looks like it's missing a few of them. I'm trying to figure why they don't fix that. I mean, it's only gonna get worse. It don't get better by leaving it like that. And somebody should inspect the roadways. And even all this kind of debris like this. So this debris shouldn't be here more than a week.
Yeah, we got fire apparatus in the middle of Tremont Street. I'll need someone on the Berkeley side to shut it down. I'll have it on the other side.
Even that pothole should be fixed.
350.
All right, guys.
Car 4, your command. Terminate the code C response. Say again, terminate the code C response. Box 1526.
All right, guys. I'm headed up out of here.
H1,
Catch you on the next one.
laterally